And the more knowledge you have, the more information you have, the better questions you can ask, the more informed you are on the decisions you're going to make. And you won't have any regrets later when you find out, oh, I shouldn't have done that. One of the most insane things I remember realizing, I've never had a root canal in my entire life, but I've known family members who all did and patients who would come in. But when I learned about the fact that they just drill a hole in your tooth and kill the nerve and blood supply to this tooth, and then they leave that thing in your mouth.
Don't forget the bleach.
I used to say all the time, yeah, the bleach is one thing, but I just can't stand the idea that anybody believes there's a rational, common sense reason that we should leave a piece of rotting tissue in the face of a human, like embedded in your face. You have dead, necrotic, death, dying, black, turning tissue. Oh, but they put a pretty cap or crown on top of it. Oh, that's brilliant. Let's just cover up the necrotic tissue in there. How many of you have ever watched television shows where you're being programmed to trust surgeons and medical doctors in hospitals every single day in every single episode? And you will see that if there's a trauma or an infection in a bone or in a surgical situation or trauma, they will always say, just watch the shows. They'll tell you, we have to remove this part of the bone or this part of the leg. We have to amputate because it's necrotic. It is tissue that has died. We have to get it out of the body, havoc on the entire body of this human. Okay, they'll cut out parts of your leg, parts of your knee, parts of bone that has infection in it that is dying, but they'll leave dead bone in your face called a root canal. And you don't expect anything bad to happen to you? Well, almost every single autoimmune patient I ever saw, I always wanted to know, did you have a root canal and which tooth? And where is it still in there? And then I would tell them, it's time to go yank that thing. If it's actually correlated to their illness, I would say, you need to go find somebody to pull out the root canal, the dead tooth, and consider putting in an implant if you want. I don't care, but get the dead tissue out of your face. And the bleach is another thing. You don't want the bleach in there too, but why would you leave anything in the body that is dead? That's weird. You find it absurd. You should too.